It's announcement time. Greetings, church. As we get into our very active season around here, we are coming to you today to highlight some of the announcements regarding worship and our operation in the next few weeks. So if you need to write things down, hit pause and grab your writing utensils. We will also list these things in the description box below. So here it goes. There will be no luncheon lessons tomorrow, Wednesday, November 22nd.
Why not, Kartika?
Well, because our music ministry, which will involve pretty much half of our luncheon lessons crew, will be gearing up for our musical offering at the Festival of Trees at Cedar Creek Convention Center between 2 and 3 p.m.
Ooh, that sounds exciting. Maybe you, our friends, might be available to come and meet us here and support the Aspirus Hospice Foundation. But what about Wednesdays in Advent?
We will resume in-person luncheon lessons on November 29th. I will not be doing an online recap in Advent, though. Instead, we will stream our midweek worship as a form of online spiritual centering during that time. Well, we jumped into Advent, but we haven't really talked about Thanksgiving Eve service yet. Angie, would you like to tell us what's happening tomorrow?
Certainly. This year, we will be joining St. Andrew and First English again in a combined Thanksgiving Eve worship. It will be hosted this year by First English Lutheran Church at 7 p.m. So do not come here to Good Shepherd tomorrow night. Come to First English on 3rd Ave and bring your pie.
That sounds great. What about the rest of the week? Do we actually get some time off?
Oh, of course we get time off. The office will be closed Thursday and Friday. We will see you all back at worship on Sunday, November 26th, and celebrate Christ the King together here at 9 a.m.
Wonderful. Now we can talk about Advent. We will be hosting Advent midweek services on Wednesdays, November 29th, December 6th, December 13th, and December 20th at 5:30 p.m. here at Good Shepherd.
Well, who's leading those?
We have our fearless confirmation students and leaders to do most of the speaking parts of worship. Our very own shepherd strummers will be leading the musical components of worship. And we have our lay leaders writing reflections that they are going to share for worship.
Oh, cool. Well, what about the reflections? I heard that they were doing that as part of a bigger project.
Yes. This Advent, as part of our spiritual practices, we are experimenting with creating a devotion book together as a congregation. Because it is only an experiment, we will only do one a week. Each week, we will be using the Old Testament readings from the lectionary. We will have a team of writers who will write a short reflection on each of the readings. We will have an artist who will interpret each of the readings in visual form, and a short song that will go with each of the reflections.
I can't wait to see it all come to fruition. Can we all have one of those devotional books?
Of course. This is meant to be shared with anyone and everyone. That's how gospel works, right? Hopefully we'll make the team bigger next time that we do one of these spiritual projects again.
Oh, so I'm assuming we will be having Sunday services as normal throughout Advent.
Yes, ma'am. Sundays at 9 a.m. We'll see you there.
All right. What about Christmas Eve on December 24th?
Well, December 24th, the date is a little bit tricky. The morning of December 24th, we will be celebrating Advent 4 at 9 a.m. And then we'll travel in time into Christmas Eve, and we will have 2 Christmas Eve services, one at 2 p.m. and another at 5 p.m. So to summarize, on December 24th, we will have worship services at 9 a.m., 2 p.m., and 5 p.m. The morning service will be an Advent worship. The 2 and 5 p.m. services will be Christmas Eve candlelight and communion worship. And the children's program will be at the 5 p.m. service.
Oh. Will we have worship on Christmas Day?
Well, I love that you asked that. We will not be meeting at Good Shepherd for Christmas Day, but I would like to invite you all to come to St. Stephen Lutheran Church downtown at 9 a.m. Pastor Carolyn and I are working on something very special for that Christmas morning. So please come.
Oh. Now, that is a lot of information all at once, but we just want to make sure that you got them all in one place. You can always save your announcement page from the bulletin on Sundays as a written form of reference. And we can't wait to celebrate the Advent through Christmas season with you all. We hope to see many of you tomorrow and throughout the season. In the meantime,
Peace be with you all.